My name is Matt Rawlings. Growing up, I listened to a variety of music. At an early age, I started listening to jazz. Ramsey Lewis was kind of my first intro to piano jazz, and then I got into Oscar Peterson. But I was also a huge fan of Elton John. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road I wore out on vinyl as a kid. I was a jazz and jazz piano fan, but also a big fan of pop music, singer-songwriters. So yeah, I started out as a jazz musician and wound up in Nashville playing piano on country records in the late 80s and 90s. And I played for kind of most everybody during that period of time that was big, from Trisha Yearwood to Garth Brooks to George Strait. I came to town on the heels of playing on Lyle Lovett's first record, and so I've been a part of his music for over 30 years, and that was my entree into session playing in Nashville, was being a part of Lyle's music from an early age. I think everything I've done ultimately has influenced me as an artist. Playing sessions taught me a lot of discipline. It really helped me hone my skills as far as time and feel and function and those kinds of things, and gave me a ton of experience in different styles. Being a producer, it's taught me and helped me learn how to step back from the minutia of an individual part or an individual moment. For me, it's important to always stay aware of the overall feeling, the overall impact that the music is having. That note I'm concerned with might really not be that important as much as I want it to be. The idea behind Matt Rawlings' Mosaic, I backed into it. I wasn't going to make a record, and then I had a chance meeting with Ramblin' Jack Elliott and got inspired by him to start making some music of my own, and that cascaded into me asking quite a few other artists who I have relationships with to come and make some music with me and Jay Belleros, and most all of them said yes. So it just grew into this record of music and moments and songs and artists that became Matt Rawlings' Mosaic. I want to collaborate with everybody. I think most every artist I've ever worked with has something unique to say. So I love the idea of making another record like this and bringing in some of the people who couldn't make this first one and picking an amazing song and then just jumping off the cliff and seeing what happened. As a person in the music business, I've done a lot of things. I'm a musician, obviously. I've toured. I've played on a bunch of records as a session musician. I've produced records. I've done arrangements for records. I've been a musical director for big shows. I found a way to be all of those things. I curated the artists, I did the arrangements, I played the piano, I produced the record, I arranged the strings, I did all these things, and that's my mosaic, and that makes up the bigger mosaic of the record. The first vinyl that I ever had as a kid was Ramsey Lewis's 1968 record, Wade in the Water. Still one of my favorite records to this day, and we recorded Wade in the Water on Matt Rawlings' Mosaic with the Warren Treaty and Blind Boys of Alabama, and that was a direct result of 9-year-old Matt owning that Ramsey Lewis record. The record I am currently grooving on right now is a record called Rock Chalk Suite, and it's the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, which is led by Wynton Marsalis, and they put this record out earlier this year, Rock Chalk Suite, and it's just marvelous. I'm a huge Wynton fan, and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra is amazing, and so yeah, that's my current mind-blowing piece of business. Right now I'm working on a couple of exciting things, producing a new Blues Traveler record, producing a new Willie Nelson record, a couple other production projects in the wings for early November, and then I'm starting to think about a solo piano record as well that I'll probably do right here on the Steinway.